Hi guys, just doing a little review on this Ryobi axial fan 2-stroke leaf blower. Let me see if I can get a better shot at it. There you go. Yeah. So here it is. Typical. Here's your how fast it go right here, and you got cruise control. See, and this guy here, you put it on medium. You can still hit how fast it go to increase speed and just rest at medium, or you just leave it alone, or you can lock it up in full blast. Had this thing about a year. Had a chance to burn some fuel through it. Full crank. Would somebody please tell me what the hell that means? Full crank. Anyway, haven't had any trouble with it. You'll notice this screw here is a different color than that screw down there. These guys loosened up, and I lost this one. So I had something laying around the garage to fit in the hole and tighten. So I hit them with Loctite Blue, and all of them pulled them. And that's the only trouble I've had with this. I have not tried it with this snorkel removed. So I've just left it as is. Noise. You're going to need ear protection because you not only have the noise of this fan, which inherently they're pretty noisy, but you got the noise of the 2-stroke on top of it too. So how does it blow? Ryobi claims that this is the most powerful handheld leaf blower on the market. At least they did when I bought it. I don't have any information to dispute that or collaborate with it one way or the other. All I know is it's the strongest handheld blower I've ever used. And I've got a little experience with hand blowers over the years. Likes. If you pay attention to what's written here on cold start, they tell you what to do. And that's really successful. It starts pretty easy, usually by the second pull. Hot start, okay, because the engine is sitting in the air intake, this thing gets a lot of air, a ton of air. In fact, I think most of the exhaust also gets sucked up and goes out the snorkel. So this thing will tend to run a little cold-blooded. So if you've been running at full throttle for a while and you run out of gas or whatever and it shuts down, chances are you're going to have a relatively hot engine. But if you've been running it at medium throttle or something and go for your usual hot start procedure, you may be starting out with a pretty cold engine. So anyway, I try not to hot start it. Once I've got it going, which is easy for a cold start, I try and have it full and ready to rock. And if I need to do a hot start, well, sometimes 2-strokes can be a little ornery on a hot start. And I don't think this one's any different. But you got this temperature thing going here, so you may think because you've been running it, that the engine's really hot. It may not be as hot as you think because it's in a lot of airflow. That's all that to say that. Likes, it is powerful. Dislikes, well, something like this, it's a little heavy. Yeah, a little heavier than most handheld blowers. The one thing that I don't like about this is the location of that gas cap right here. When you have it tilted up to fuel it, there's one thing. It wants to bounce around a little bit, and it's, I don't know. block it in, put something, just be mine. It just wants to, and don't ask me how I know this, right? It's just, and the location. You got a full tank of gas now. You're gonna leave it sit somewhere. You see, you don't have that cap on tight. You don't have that cap on tight. Don't ask me how I know this. You're liable to get a little drippage. Just keep that in mind. Make sure the cap's on. I understand that Ryobi had design issues and they had to put the cap somewhere, and you don't want the cap hitting you in the leg when you're moving it around. I've had blowers that the cap, even though you think you have it on tight, it's constantly brushing past your leg as you're changing hands, and next thing you know, you got an open cap and you're splashing gas all over yourself. Anyway, that's the one thing I don't know. You figure it out. But other than that, it's a nice blower. Plenty powerful. If you're thinking about buying a cheap backpack, or buying a very powerful handheld, you got to weigh weight out, you know. Backpacks, even the cheap ones, are light on the arm, but if you can handle the weight of this, I mean, this store is easier than a backpack, and I think this thing will outrun some of the low-priced backpacks. So it's a pretty powerful blower. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm not going to start it. Not going to show you all blowing leaves. I mean, you guys get all that. So it's I've had it by about a year. I got some considerable time on it, and like I said, just a couple of issues. You want to, and these, I'm being really hard on this thing. You know, everybody wants perfect machinery, but there's always something that's gonna grate at you after a while. But it's not an issue. If I thought this thing wasn't worth it, it would have been given away or thrown in the trash already. So, yeah, it's, you want a powerful handheld blower, look no farther than this guy. So, anyway, I would say happy blowing, but that doesn't sound right. Be safe, guys. Put your ear protection on and have fun with these things. We'll see you later. Bye.